What's up, guys? When quarantine started, I decided to look at myself and say, how can I better take advantage of the time that I've now been presented with due to the coronavirus? I decided to stop with all the excuses and figure out a way to make myself finally achieve the goal that I've had for so long of losing weight and keeping the weight off. For years, I've found diets in the past that have been successful for the short term, but nothing that I could sustain over a long period of time. And soon after I would lose the weight, I would end up gaining it all back, and it was very discouraging. So when quarantine started, I did a lot of research on my diet, I did a lot of research on exercise, and through that research, I constructed a daily routine for myself to stick to. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys some of the recipes that have helped me tremendously stick to this diet. I would consider them technically cheat meal foods with a twist. Also, I'm going to be showing you guys some of the cardio and exercise that I've implemented into my life while during quarantine, and show you guys what's worked for me. Throughout the video, I'm going to be giving you guys some tips and tricks that have helped me out. So I'll catch up with you guys in the morning to show you guys where I start my day, and we'll go from there. See you in the morning. Good morning, it's the beginning of my day. During quarantine, I tried to get into the habit of getting up early to get my cardio in nice and early in the morning. So this morning I'm going to do a basketball workout with my friends. I like to do basketball workouts for my cardio because I enjoy playing basketball. I'd like to get a little better. I find it to be the most enjoyable form of cardio for myself. So I'm going to go pick up my friend and then get this morning cardio started.
No, I'm not. Let's go, buddy. Shut up. Here we go, here we go. I gotta tie my shoe. Go on. Someone pick me up, I gotta tie my shoe. Oh.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Ah!
So it's currently 3:49 in the afternoon. This is when I'm about to make my first meal of the day. During quarantine, I have been doing intermittent fasting. I don't really have a set time for when I break my fast. I try to do it whenever I'm really hungry. It normally ends up being around 3 or 4 o'clock, and also it coincides with how busy I'm at work. But today I'm going to show you guys how I make a protein oatmeal, a Reese's peanut butter cup variation of oatmeal that I like a lot. It hits my sweet tooth. The macros are great. It's low calorie, and it definitely fills me up because it's full of fiber. So I'm going to show you guys the recipe now and give you guys a step-by-step of the process. So first thing I'm going to do is weigh out all the ingredients I need to make the oatmeal. Going to want to weigh out 240 milliliters of unsweetened cashew, I like the vanilla, unsweetened vanilla cashew cream or cashew milk. Next, we're going to weigh out just a regular plain oatmeal. We're going to weigh out 40 grams, which is basically a half cup for 150 calories worth of oats. Now we're going to put our cashew milk into the small saucepan. Let it cook on high heat until it's boiling. And while that happens, we're going to weigh out our other ingredients. First step is to get the protein powder. I do 34 grams of PES Select chocolate cupcake flavored. I find it the best for this recipe. And 5 grams of Hershey's unsweetened cocoa powder. And then 12 grams of the PB2. Now, once that begins to boil, I add my oats, give it a nice stir, and then I put a timer on my watch for 5 minutes. It's also important to lower the heat. After about a minute, I'm going to add the dry ingredients, which is the protein powder and the cocoa powder. Slowly give it a nice stir. Try to fold it in because it does get very thick. And then we're just gonna let rest for about 2 more minutes. After the oatmeal's done cooking, we're gonna add a little bit of water to our PB2. This is the consistency that I like to look for. Then we're just gonna pour over the PB2 over the oatmeal. Calories and macros will be on the screen. And that's it. That's Reese's Peanut Butter Cup Oatmeal. Tastes delicious. Very thick. I like a thick oatmeal. Oh, it tastes so good. I'm going to go eat this, and I'll get back to you guys when I eat my lunch. See you guys then. So I'm about to make my lunch now. I'm going to make a chicken parm wrap. Very low calorie. These are the wraps I use. It's 60 calories per wrap with 8 grams of fiber, which is good for keeping me full. I got this spaghetti sauce, 45 calories per half cup, I think. Yeah, per half cup, with fat-free mozzarella cheese right here. Only 45 calories per serving. And then I have meal prepped some chicken. This is 3 ounces of chicken. And I'm gonna just put it in this wrap and then put it in the oven, let it cook, and then I'll show you what it looks like. So I put a little bit of mozzarella cheese on the bottom. We're about to cook this, so it'll help seal the cover of the burrito. All right, this didn't turn out the way I expected it to turn out, but...
And there's your final product, everybody. There's plastic in the chicken.
Is there actual plastic?
Yes, dude. Don't eat it, you fuck.
Oh, it's not plastic.
Dude,
That's burnt cheese.
that's plastic.
I'm gonna eat it anyway. So, this is what my burrito looks like. It kind of fell apart when I was taking it out of the oven. But the calories and the macros will be on the screen. And I'm gonna go eat this. And then later I will show you what I make for dinner. So I just finished lunch, and my second tip would be to weigh out all your food. Invest in a food scale. You could buy one online for like 13 bucks on Amazon. For me, it's helped me a lot because it's helped me understand exactly how much food is going in my body and allow me to completely accurately estimate how many calories I'm eating on a daily basis. I did a calculation on a BMR calculator online, multiplied it by my activity level, subtracted it by 500 calories, and set that as my deficit in MyFitnessPal, which is a great app, and I would suggest tracking your food there. You could scan your food right in. It has most foods that you eat, and anything that you can't find on the app, you just estimate, find the closest thing to it. I always go for the thing that is, probably a little bit more calories. So my tip number 2 would be invest in a food scale, weigh out your food, track your calories, and understand exactly what's going into your body, and make adjustments based on your results. What's up, guys? I'm about to cook dinner right now. Today I'm going to be making a pizza, a buffalo chicken and barbecue chicken pizza. I start with this lavish bread, Joseph's lavish bread. It's 60 calories for half of a flatbread, so 120 calories for the full flatbread. I take some Pam spray, spray the bottom of the pan, and lay it on top, and then I give it a quick spray on top. Then I put that in the oven at 400 degrees so it toasts. If you don't toast it, it will end up being all soggy and mushy when you put on the toppings. It's important that you toast it. While the bread is toasting, we're going to be making the ranch sauce, which is non-fat plain yogurt, Greek yogurt, which is 90 calories for 170 grams. So we got 100 grams of that. And this seasoning, ranch seasoning, 0 calories, and basically put it in to the yogurt to taste. I don't really like a lot of it because it's very overwhelming. So a little will do just fine. Mix it up. Perfect. So I have 3 servings of fat-free mozzarella, 84 grams. It's 45 calories for a serving. So in this bowl is 135 calories worth of cheese, which will be plenty for me to cover the pizza. On the buffalo side of the pizza, I'm going to be using Frank's Red Hot. This is my favorite thing in the world. I put this shit on absolutely everything, and it tastes incredible. And again, 0 calories. 5.5 ounces of grilled chicken that I already prepped earlier in the week. So the other half of the pizza is going to be made with this sugar-free barbecue sauce. This guy's barbecue sauce. I don't know who the fuck this guy is, but makes the best barbecue sauce ever. And it's only 10 calories per serving. I have 2 servings here. I'm going to spread that out onto the bread when it toasts up. So this is the kind of brownie you want to see on the bread. Nice and toasty. It becomes like a little potato chip. I like thin crust pizza, so it's good for me. Then you're going to take your ranch sauce, spread it on one side. It's easier when you hold down. I like to leave a little ranch on the side to dip, and I put a little dollops on the side after I put in the sauce. And then the other side, yes, I know this is a sin, but I'm taking the ranch and taking the barbecue together, and I'm spreading it out. Again, keep a little on the side to dip in. You're the chef, so don't be afraid to taste. Now I'm going to spread the chicken out across the 2 sides. And finally, you add the cheese on top. And on the buffalo chicken side, I always add a drizzle of the Frank's. And also some dollops of the ranch. Just can never have enough ranch dressing. That's what Confucius said. He was the wisest man of them all. Back in the oven until the cheese melts, so just keep an eye on it. It takes probably like 8 to 10 minutes. And then we'll take it out, cut it up, and eat. So here's the finished product. A nice buffalo chicken pizza on this side with a nice barbecue chicken pizza on this side. A little spicy and sweet side by side. Calories and macros will be on the screen. I drink water mostly throughout the day. At dinner, I normally have a soda, diet, 0 calorie. It's not going to hurt you and not going to prevent you from reaching your goals, so don't be afraid of it. I'm going to eat this, and then I'm going to come back and show you guys how I close out my night and what my dessert looks like. I just finished my dinner. Now I'm about to make myself my dessert. In the bowl, I have one scoop of protein, 5 grams of unsweetened cocoa powder, and 5 grams of baking soda. I'm going to mix it up, and then I'm going to add just a little bit of water. You want it to be kind of soupy, but also kind of thick, very thick. And then make sure you flatten it out on top. And then put it in the microwave for 1 minute. You should definitely watch this because it will definitely expand and overflow over the top. Take a look inside. See how it overflows? So I just stop it about 30 seconds and then let it finish. And then to go on top of the cake, I'm going to be making cannoli cream. What I have here is 1 serving of the non-fat Greek yogurt. To that, I'm going to be adding 6 grams of sugar-free, fat-free white chocolate Jello. This is not the kind of white powder you normally would want, but it tastes delicious. And 1 packet of whatever 0-calorie sweetener you have laying around the house. And then I just put a half a serving of chocolate chips, about 8 grams. And then you mix it up, stir it, and it's going to become like a paste, kind of like an icing. So mix it up, and then basically you're going to do, flip it over, it sticks, it's like fucking paste. It's like a cannoli cream / icing. Then you're going to take the cake out of the microwave. You can see it's cake. People won't even be able to tell the difference. And all this is protein powder, some baking powder, and some cocoa powder. And it's basically like a perfect mug cake. Look at that. I take some of this cannoli cream.
It smells good as fuck.
Slap some of the cannoli cream on top. Spread it out. That's the dessert. That's what it looks like. And I'm going to try it out for you guys. My God, bro. It takes like a minute and a half to make. Calories and macros will be on the screen. This is what I eat normally before I go to bed. So those 4 recipes are the recipes that I've used on a daily basis to try and help me lose weight. I've been pretty successful at it. Since the start of quarantine, I've lost about 40 pounds. The biggest thing for me and the biggest change for me was having the time, committing to making a change, and forcing myself every single day to do something for myself. It took me a long time in my life to finally figure out something that worked for me. My next goal is to figure out a way to sustain it after life goes back to normal. So my final tip would be take advantage of the time you have, because you can't get it back, and nothing's impossible. You just got to figure out a way to make it work for yourself and figure out ways to make everything make sense in your own head. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video or you like any of the recipes, and let me know if you want to see anything from me in the comments below. Till next time, peace.